Looking for the biggest animals in the world? Then you're in the right place. Animals come in all shapes, sizes, and types, so when trying to understand what the largest animals are, it's important to specify exactly how we define largest and which types of animals we're looking at. Are we looking at the tallest, longest, heaviest of all animals, or focusing specifically on the biggest land animals, largest living animals, or including all the largest animals that have ever lived on Earth at any time? If you've ever seen an elephant or a giraffe up close, you know those animals can seem massive, but would you believe that some of the animals which have roamed this planet would make even the elephant look minuscule in comparison? So in this video, we're gonna show you 9 biggest animals in the world, so make sure to stick around till the end. Number 9. Spinosaurus. History's largest known carnivore, the Spinosaurus, also lived about 100 million years ago in the region now known as Africa. This meat-eating dinosaur's head alone measured 6 feet long. From head to tail, it stretched about 60 feet in length and is estimated to have weighed about 10 tons. It also bore a spiny sail along the length of its back that stood almost 7 feet tall when the creature arched its back. Spinosaurus was the largest land predator that ever lived, even bigger than Tyrannosaurus. While no complete Spinosaurus skeleton has yet been found, scientists estimate they were between 41 and 47 feet long, 12.6 to 14.3 meters, and 13.2 to 23 short tons, 12 to 20.9 metric tons. With a head like a crocodile, these carnivorous dinosaurs are believed to have been semi-aquatic and eaten fish and sharks. However, they weren't against consuming other dinosaurs or petrosaurs. Number 8. Argentinosaurus. The skeleton of the largest known land-dwelling herbivore, the Argentinosaurus, was discovered in Argentina in 1988. This 100-million-year-old dinosaur stood about 6 stories tall and stretched 120 feet long from its head to the tip of its long tail. Not much else is yet known about this plant-eating giant, but archaeologists estimate that it weighed around 100 tons. The largest of all land animals was, of course, a dinosaur. Argentinosaurus was a genus of titanosaur, sauropod dinosaur that roamed South America in the late Cretaceous. These huge herbivores are estimated to have reached lengths between 98 and 115 feet, 30 and 35 meters, and weighs between 88 to 110 short tons, 80 to 100 metric tons. At such sizes, Argentinosaurus and other enormous dinosaurs push the limits of gravity. Number 7. Shastasaurus. While the Leopleurodon is erroneously branded as the largest known marine reptile on many scientific news sites, the true champion is the Shastasaurus. It was over twice as long as the Leopleurodon at 68 feet and clocked in at 80,000 pounds. It was about the same size as a modern sperm whale. Because the reptile was so huge, it could plunge into the deep depths of the ocean. Its size also allowed it to take in larger amounts of air and stay down underwater more than a smaller ichthyosaur. The Shastasaurus had short and toothless jaws, which makes scientists believe that the creature fed by opening his mouth wide and sucking anything within its paths into his jaws like a vacuum. Number 6. Blue whale. If you thought any of the other creatures on this list were massive, prepare to meet the largest of them all. Not only today, but in all of history, the blue whale. This aquatic animal surpasses all other creatures when it comes to size and length. Blue whales are generally anywhere from 70 to 90 feet long, but there are some cases of whales with a reported length of over 100 feet. Unfortunately, there aren't too many of the larger whales swimming around in the waters nowadays due to whale hunters that intentionally hunt them down. A newborn whale starts out at a whopping 25 feet long and only grows more and more as it gets older. Considering how young blue whales can drink 100 gallons of milk a day, it's no wonder how they get so big. Number 5. Paraceratherium. The biggest mammal that ever roamed the land was Paraceratherium. It was related to the modern rhinoceros and used to eat the leaves of tall trees. The largest land mammal was a herbivore related to the modern rhinoceros, only much taller and without a horn. The Paraceratherium was about 16 feet high and 24 feet long, and its diet was mainly the leaves of tall trees. It's thought to have weighed nearly 45,000 pounds, which means it must have eaten a lot of leaves. Scientists believe it had a prehensile upper lip or a trunk, which is probably used to pull the leaves from tall tree branches. Number 4. Whale shark. First of all, the whale shark is probably the largest fish in the world. That's right. Though its name implies otherwise, this animal is not a whale, but it is, in fact, a fish. The name is simply a reference to its massive size, and if you haven't seen one yet, you'd probably think it's a whale. They can almost reach a size of 14 meters long and can weigh up to 41,000 pounds. They're known for having long lives, and some of them make it to 150 years. With their enormous size, they could easily reign in the underwater world, especially when they move across the major oceans. However, despite the shark naming, they're filter feeders that mainly eat plankton and small fish that get caught in their big mouths. They're pretty friendly, and sometimes they can be spotted swimming with humans. Number 3. Leadsichthys. The whale shark is actually the largest fish in today's world, but it's not the largest fish in history. There's a larger fish, and that's the Leadsichthys, but it's not far from the size of whale sharks. Leadsichthys might be approximately 27 meters long. Nevertheless, later studies have shown that they might have only been around 16 meters long, which is still slightly larger than the whale sharks, but just not for that much. Also, they were heavier, weighing about 43,000 pounds. Just like the whale shark, the Leadsichthys was also a filter feeder. They're eating plankton, shrimp, jellyfish, and some small creature that got stuck in his mouth. I wish we'd see the Leadsichthys these days, but at least we still have the whale shark, which is pretty close enough. Number 2. Titanoboa. The giant serpent is closely related to today's boas and anacondas, snakes that kill their prey with suffocating coils. Living boas can come in various sizes, but their similar proportions gave Head the data he needed to work out how big Titanoboa actually was. The backbones of boas are similar enough that, with the help from a computer, you can tell where any individual vertebra sits down the length of the snake by looking at its shape. And you can take an accurate stab at the length of the entire snake based on the size of each vertebra. All members have the same number of segments, and their size is proportional to the animal's length. Titanoboa's fossilized vertebra showed that it was a whopping 13 meters, 42 feet long. By comparison, the largest verifiable record for a living snake belongs to a 10-meter-long reticulated python, and that was probably a striking exception. Number 1. Megalodon. Just how impressive was Megalodon? For starters, the shark may have been 20 to 50 times the size of today's largest great white shark, and no, that's not a typo. While the largest great white sharks found today weigh about 5,000 pounds, conservative estimates of Megalodon's size place its maximum size at 47,960 kilograms, 105,733 pounds. Larger maximum size estimates place Megalodon's highest potential weight at 103,197 kilograms, 227,510 pounds. The largest other sharks in Megalodon's order reached just 7 meters, 23 feet, just half Megalodon's length and a fraction it weighed. This led the authors of the study to declare Megalodon had off-the-scale gigantism. There's simply no shark we've ever found fossil evidence of that compares to Megalodon. It's 10 times, 20 times, even 30 times the mass of all other related sharks, yet Megalodon was far from the only ancient giant of the deep that scientists have uncovered. We all know that some of the biggest animals that have ever roamed the planet were dinosaurs. They arrived on scene 235 million years ago and virtually ruled over the planet for 135 million years until they were wiped out 65 million years ago. They were extraordinary in every sense of the world, and they amaze us even to this day. Archaeologists and scientists still continue to make new discoveries, uncovering fossils and remains of already known dinosaurs and unearthing new species of dinosaurs we had no idea existed. Let us know your opinion in the comment section below. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit the bell icon for more updates and notifications. Stay safe, and we'll be back soon with another video.